Just to let you guys know, you will be hearing random sounds. Why? Because I have a crazy family that will not be quiet when I record. So thank you. What is up, guys? And welcome back to another Faith Talks segment. Thank you guys for clicking on this video. Thank you guys for watching it. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Go check out my other content. I have plenty for you guys to observe. Yeah. So today's topic is high school advice. I'm really excited about this because if I would have had this before entering high school, I feel like I would have been better off, maybe, because I didn't really get any advice until like my sophomore year or whatever. But I think this would be great for you guys starting off. I think it's good for people that are already in high school, whatever. Just some key tips, some notes. By the way, this topic came to be by a poll that I did. I did it on Instagram and Facebook. So thank you guys for participating in that. Because I really do need ideas. So thank you guys so very much. And next week's topic is going to be Q&A. It's definitely different from something that I do on a regular, but you know, we're going to try it out, see how it goes. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Alright guys, so there are a key few things when entering high school, when going through it, when being in it, whatever. I'm not gonna say high school is tough, but I'm also not going to say that it's easy. It's all about who you surround yourself with. It's always about what you do during the course of your time in high school. So here are a couple little tips. I'm gonna start off with my freshman. So freshman year is technically considered one of the most important years for multiple reasons, and I get why it was considered one of the most important years, because that's your foundation. It is how you start off your high school career. It's how you start the playing field, I guess. I don't know how to say that. Whatever. So it's your foundation. It's how you're gonna start off. It's how you kick off where you're going to go. So one thing that freshmen definitely need to know is do not slack off, because freshman year is one of the easiest years you'll ever have in high school. Seriously, like, it was super easy. And it flies by super fast. So do not slack off because you think it's easy, because if you slack off and your GPA goes down, it is super hard to bring it back up. So do not slack off on your work. Make sure you're staying on top of it, which is my next point, actually. So stay on top of your work. Make sure that you're doing everything you can. Make sure that you are talking to your teachers. And if you know you need extra help, make sure you get that extra help. If you want to be ahead of assignments, go ahead, get ahead on assignments. There is no harm in that, like, at all. So stay on top of your work, because I think I slacked off a tiny bit. It wasn't for long, but it was a little bit. And then I did not like, I'm a person that likes getting A's. So if I see a B, don't get mad at me. But if I get a B, I'm like super mad at myself. So I got like some B or C or something like that, and I was like super mad. And that, to me, that's my definition of slacking off. So everyone has their different definitions. So you could be like a B student and you could be fine with that, and then your slack off is getting C's and D's or whatever. I mean, you may be a C student and getting a C is great for you. So whatever makes you happy, whatever, I don't know. Whatever level you think you should be on is up to you. So, but do not slack off on your work. It is one of the worst things you can possibly do to your career, to your GPA, whatever. Another thing is take part in extracurricular activities. I'm sorry, I'm illiterate. Start off your freshman year in clubs. Get to know people. Get to know the high school that you are going to be in. Have friends. Make sure you guys are meeting people, because throughout your high school career, you're not going to be with the same people. You might have a distinct group that you've been with for the longest, and that might be your distinct group, but meet some people outside of that group. So, you know, partake in those clubs, have friends in class, so that way if you need help with something, or if they need help, you guys can be helping each other. Send notes back and forth. I don't know, cheating homework, whatever. But do not be that antisocial person that just stays in a corner all day and doesn't really talk to people, because that's definitely not going to help at all, because you're going to want to remember that you had friends and that you had people to talk to. You're going to want to be a person that is known in the school. Like, you might not be well known, but at least you're known by some people. Whatever. So do not be antisocial. Make sure you guys are taking part in extracurriculars, and also it helps boost those college applications if you guys choose to go, whatever. So taking part of those extracurriculars, it definitely is a boost, and so that's what you want to do. All right, moving on to sophomore year. Again, stay on top of your work, because the higher you go in grade level, so sophomore year is definitely going to be harder than freshman year. Junior year, ooh, we're not going to get into that right now, but it's coming later. So the higher you go up in grade level, the harder the work gets, the more work you get too. So staying on top of your work is a key thing, and making sure that you are focusing on all your classes, everything that you are doing. Yeah, and with focusing and staying on top of your work, you also have to begin to think of your future a little bit, because I've seen like seniors and they're getting ready to graduate and they don't know what the heck they want to do, because they haven't really taken any time to really think about it. So during your sophomore year, try and get an idea of what you want to do with your life. Maybe try out a couple different things, just to make sure that you like what you're doing. It doesn't have to be definite. It does not have to be final, but just start thinking, start putting some ideas and topics out there for you to really fall back on, look back on, so that way you know that you're going to head somewhere. Junior year. I'm in junior year now. And sorry if y'all hear my brother. So sorry about that. Okay. Anyways, junior year. It is said to be the hardest year of high school. And I will tell you why. I've only been in junior year for 3 days. And it is definitely, it's challenging, okay? But there are reasons as to why, because like I said, your work does get harder, but that's not even the main thing. It's the fact that because junior year is your year to get double down on stuff. It's your year to, you have more difficult classes. You have tests like the SATs, ACTs, I think you take ACTs this year. Do I? I don't know. Okay. But I know you take the SATs, and it's not the easiest tests. Colleges, they start looking for you. You want to start applying for scholarships, and you really have to pack down on your future as to what you want to do. Like I said, you don't want to be that senior it's a month before graduation and they don't know where the heck they're going. You want to start doubling down on stuff like that. Like I said, during your sophomore year, you want to throw ideas out too. So with that, you want to make sure that you've narrowed your options down. Start applying for scholarships. You don't have to know which college you want to go to. That's not really a big deal until like the second half of senior year, I don't think. But you want to start applying for scholarships so that way you do have the opportunity and you know that you're going to go to college or wherever you want to go, trade school, whatever. Or if you don't even want to go to school, you want to go straight into the workforce, just have an idea of what you're going to be doing. Double down on what you're going to be doing in your future. So yeah, it's really a key part to make sure that you guys are focusing. Focus, because like I said, there's a lot of things that's going to be happening during junior year that you have to be focused on, that you have to partake in. So being focused on your schoolwork and other things, it's key to having good grades or whatever. It's just a really big factor into it. So that's why I think people say that junior year is the hardest year. I will see. Me personally, I do think it's going to be a little bit difficult. So I have to narrow down on after school activities. I have to narrow down on what I'm going to be doing. Got to start thinking about what I want to put on my college applications, all that stuff like that. So I will come back in a year and tell you how this went. I don't know. So yeah, junior year, focus, make sure you guys are staying on top of your game. Senior year, I can't really tell you anything about senior year because I'm not a senior. I do know that you figure out what college you're going to go to. Some people might have that in mind beforehand. Me personally, I want to go to Harvard very badly, very badly, but I want to go into Harvard. So yeah, people during your senior year, you usually know where you want to go. You usually know what career you want to do. Some people may not. Some people are still trying to battle between a couple things. That's perfectly fine, but you want to make sure that you have this stuff figured out before graduation, period. You want to make sure that everything is done before graduation so that way you can enjoy your senior year. You do your senior activities, finish up a couple classes maybe, but you want to make sure that because you've doubled down on everything, your senior year is just straight chill. It's chill, whatever. So yeah, I hope some of this advice definitely helped you guys. Like I said, if I would have had this advice when I first entered high school, I would have been good. I mean, I'm cool now, but it would have been more helpful because freshman year, I didn't do anything besides schoolwork. Like, I was not in any extracurriculars. I did thespian club, which is drama. I did that for like half of the year. Then I stopped because I think I didn't have a ride there. That's why. Yeah, I think that's why I stopped. But yeah, take part in extracurriculars. I didn't have many friends freshman year. I didn't really start to meet people until sophomore year. I was more outgoing sophomore year because freshman year I was new to the school. I knew a couple people, but that was about it. Other than that, I didn't really talk to anybody. I didn't really socialize. I was just in my I was in my own bubble. I was in my own corner, and I tried to stay on top of my work as best as possible. So for you freshmen, coming from the antisocial queen of freshman year, talk to people, make some friends, and that's all I have to say. So yeah, I hope this advice helped you guys. If you guys want to hear more, make sure you guys go ahead, put those in the comments. Make sure you guys are telling me some topics that you guys want to hear. And like I said, next week's topic is going to, well, it's not really a topic, but it's a Q&A. So that way, if you guys want to get to know me better, you can. So make sure you guys are asking questions in the comments. Send me stuff, DM me, whatever. So other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great, successful school year. I'm low-key over it already, but it's whatever. So I hope you guys have a great and successful school year, and I will see you guys in the next Faith Talks segment. Bye.